Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to another episode on the Truly Bedrock server. Guys, it is season 5, and we are living large. Now, my friends, this episode is going to be something that we call, like a progress. It is a progress episode. So much has happened since the last time you saw me, and well, we're gonna rattle it off. So without further ado, let's just jump into the episode, starting with a little bit of a time lapse. Okay, guys, I have to take a second, right? I just have to take a second to appreciate something, right? I loaded up my furnace, right? I was like, okay, I very much need a lot of copper. So I've loaded it up. I'm going about my business, terraforming the outside, and I come in here and it's not on. And I'm like, that's weird, because I thought I had fuel. So I go down here. I definitely have fuel. And I could not figure out what was happening, because obviously, I have stuff in here. So I look in here. We have a slime head. And do you know why we have a slime head? Do you want to know why? Because if you look around my base right now, you'll see there's a random slime head there on my flower pot, and that's cute. So I've kept it because that's great. You come up here and there's a slime head on my lantern, and do you know why I have slime heads? Zloy. Zloy is why I have slime heads, because the other day we were randomly on, right? We're on TB, and down in my mines, I have found out that I have a slime chunk. And I'm down here, and right now we have a golem friend, because basically for that reason, right? So I'm down here, way down in the bottom of the world. And I was just like minding my own business, minding away, and slime. Slime everywhere. I keep getting attacked by slime no matter what I do. And now watch, it's not going to spawn because I'm trying to show you guys that I have a slime chunk, and that's fine. But slime chunk down here, I kept getting attacked by slimes every time I was mining. And so in chat, I said, if I never see another slime, it'll be too soon. And Zloy, doing what Zloy does, decided that meant I need all of the slime heads. And so pretty much every time I log on, there's a new slime head. So go ahead, go over to Zloy's videos and streams or whatever, Discord, I don't care, and tell him that Jesse's coming for him, man. It's sweet vengeance will be had for all of the slime heads. Guys, it is early game and the struggle for XP is real, let me tell you. And I have been using Tizzy's XP grinder, and it's, again, super painful. But I happen to be mining, and I found that in my area, I also have a skeleton spawner. So what we're going to do is head down there. We're going to get something started, and I think I have a design for it that some of you are going to really appreciate, because, you know, this season I'm getting a little bit of that trolley feeling, right? Like I'm feeling the need to be a little bit silly, to do some things, and I'm gonna use a block that I never use. And some of you might know what that is, and some of you might not. Either way, let's head down there and let's surprise you guys. And here she is. I have to say, I love her. I wasn't quite sure how I felt about the purper. You know me, we're not fans, but the purper just matches so well with specifically the amethyst crystals. It just matches the little highlight block so well. It's like the same exact color. So of course, I think that it fits okay here. Don't get used to it. We still hate purper. We're still not going to use purper, but here in this very specific place, I think that it works pretty okay. And, this is a very, very simple farm. Just, hello, floop. Skellies go in. Skellies come up. Eventually, hold on, let's turn this off. Skellies come down. And then Skellies go died. So this farm at this point is mostly for the bones, because this season we are going to be using bones for building blocks. So it just makes sense to have a bone farm. It has an automatic kill feature. All I do is put a lava bucket and, it works like a charm. But also we can manually kill them if we so choose. However, this is not going to be where this ends, because as I mentioned in the beginning of the episode, progress. We are all about the progress here over on the Jessiieb channel. We're gonna do so much. So without further ado, my friends, let's build a pretty entrance to go with this very, very pretty mob spawner. And here she is, my friends, in full glory. We have a very pretty princess tower that matches our very pretty spawner. And a thing happened, right? I recorded this. I made a beautiful time lapse, if I do say so myself. I was like, wow, I'm getting the angles. I am doing so well. Ooh, look at me go. turns out that there was an update, and for some reason, my hotkeys, well, they reset. So I recorded none of it, and that's fine. We didn't need a third time lapse in this video. All you have to know is, hey, look, it's a tower. It sticks up pretty far. It's really noticeable from all over the show. And it does its job. There's an entrance up top, but there's also floop. If you don't have elytra, you just go floo and you go straight down to the bottom. And of course, you go up a very long way and boop. You get to the top of the tower. It is a very simple design. It's just something that's fun and cute and marks where I need to go. So I'm pretty happy with it. Can't complain. It's silly. It's it's quite random, but you know what? I kind of like her. And if you thought that that's where the progress ended, you would be sorely mistaken, because, my friends, I have at least one more thing to show you. If we hop down this hole, fall very far to the bottom, you will notice that we have this little room right here. And you're like, oh, this is kind of interesting. It's a thing. Yes, it is a thing. Through this side, you will see that we have Jessie's bone farm, and then right here, Jessie's double spawner. I may have been a little bit busy, and we made this. Through here, you will notice we kind of continued a similar theme with adding in some of the crystals, but instead of adding the purple and the amethyst, we went ahead and we used some slime. I really like it. We didn't go overboard, didn't do an entire crazy amount or anything, but it is really fun. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with the ceiling yet, so that one just kind of ignore that. But the rest of it is pretty much completely done. What we have done is, if you go over here, you flip this switch, you go boom. We have zombies on this side. We have spidreys on this side. And it is a very interesting farm. To say the least, it was kind of a pain in the tuchus to get done because it's awkward, right? So how low down that the spawners were, I couldn't get the full 6 blocks below the spawner because bedrock is a thing and I couldn't move it. So we did some creative liberties over here. We pushed them all to this corner, and of course they go floop right up and over and into our little spider pit. And also, because this is so low, we couldn't get them at a distance that I thought was like decent. So if we go over here and we just do a little of chopping, you sit over here, you get their attention. It's pretty decent. It heals my sword, it heals my pickaxe fast enough that it doesn't really bother me, and I am getting a lot of spider eyes for a project that we will be working on in the future. We could really use some potions. That's all I'll say. I do need to get a Bane of Arthropod sword, or just one that doesn't have knockback, because it is kind of a pain in the butt. But other than that, this is great. I'm super happy with it. We have another super smelter over here, and because this is a zombie one and we get so very much armor, what I have done is made a little bit of a lava farm. So over here we have buckets, we take it, we put it in here, and then we get lots of goodies. So yeah, nothing spectacular, nothing great. It's just an early game thing that will help us progress into the rest of the episodes. And you know what? I'm gonna say that was a lot. This was a lot of stuff that I have done in live streams, that I have done off camera. It was a lot. And I'm really excited because I think the next few episodes are going to be more adventure stuff. I'm not going to lie. I've kind of already recorded like the next 3 episodes. So you do have that to look forward to. Just kind of got to edit them. So without further ado, I'm going to say goodbye, and I will see you in the next fun adventure episode of Truly Bedrock. Bye, guys.